I don't know what it is, but there is something about a good friends to lovers romance. It's the history, it's the pining. Suddenly one of them catches feelings and maybe the other one already had them all along. I am totally in. And that is what we're talking about in today's video. Some good friends to lovers recommendations that you may not have heard about. So stick around for that. Hey everyone, welcome back to Under the Covers. I'm Francesca, and today we are doing some friends to lovers romance book recommendations, especially good if you're doing the Romanceopoly reading challenge with us for the Pin and Peak Lanes prompt. If you're not doing the challenge with us and this is the first time you hear about it, I will leave a link down below where you can find out more. It is a year-long reading challenge and you make your way through 4 seasonal towns, and there are reading challenges along the way. Don't worry, there is still time for you to join us, but whether you finish the challenge or you just joined for the experience, I hope that you check it out. Now, if you are doing the challenge and you still didn't pick something for the Pin and Peak Lanes prompt, which is basically the bowling alley of the town, I've got 5 friends to lovers recommendations for you to check out here today, but also on the blog, it was friends to lovers all day, every day. So there are a ton more book recommendations there as well. So I will leave a link to all of those book lists on the blog in the description box down below so you can check out even more recommendations. I've picked one book from some of the lists, but there's definitely more in each of those as even more categories as well. I personally really love a friends to lovers romance because the history is already there. There's already such a great connection between the characters. There might be some pining. They may know their deepest, darkest secrets. They know their coffee order. They just have to figure out the kissing part. So let's get right to the recommendations. The first one is a historical romance, and it's The Heiress Hunt by Joanna Shupe. Now, this is part of a series, but you can totally read this one as a standalone if you want. So we're kicking things off with high society drama and some childhood angst. In The Heiress Hunt, Harrison, our hero, comes back to New York after ghosting his best friend Maddie, and now he is in need of a rich wife. He asks his friend Maddie to help him find one. Of course, the audacity of him. Maddie, meanwhile, is engaged to a duke, as one does, and is trying really hard not to be bothered that Harrison is out there flirting with other women in her house. But the second that these two are in the same room again, it's just obvious that they're not over each other. They have feelings, there's unresolved tension, there's jealousy, there's the summer house party, and lots of yearning. If you like your friends to lovers with rich people problems, some second chances, and that one kiss that will wreck your soul, this is the one. Plus, it's historical and it's steamy and it's just so good. The second book is a contemporary romance, and it's The Love Con by Seressia Glass. This one is for the cosplay lovers and nerdy girls. Our heroine, Kenya, is bold, creative, and an anime-loving designer who lands a spot on a reality show for cosplay designers. But there is a twist in the final round. They need to show up with their significant other, and Kenya is painfully single. So she decides to call her ride or die, her best friend Cameron, to fake date her through the finale of the show. But being in front of the cameras and they're holding hands and pretending to be in love, so it starts to feel too real. If you love a good fake dating trope that is also friends to lovers, and you want something that feels fresh, a little bit geeky and sweet, but also steamy, then this is the one for you. Kenya and Cam have real chemistry, years of friendship, and it's such a fun and affirming read. It's perfect if you want a little fandom with your romance as well, which I can never say no to. The third book is My Best Friend's Honeymoon by Meryl Wilsner. Elsie breaks off her wedding a week before the big day, but she still is going on her honeymoon, except she's just going with her best friend. Now, her best friend has been secretly in love with her for years. Ginny agrees to tag along, but they make a deal. Elsie has to start asking for what she wants, and what she wants turns out to be Ginny. It gets spicy in paradise. This book has a non-binary lead. It is a tender, steamy, emotional ride, and it's all about self-discovery, giving yourself permission to be happy, and learning that sometimes the person that's always been there is your person. So if you want some queer romance with sunshine vibes and the perfect beach read, slow emotional buildup that really pays off, then this one will definitely hit. It's a honeymoon with heart and heat. The next book is When Javi Dumped Mary, and it's by Mia Sosa. This one comes out in June, and it's a second chance friends to lovers, but with a bit of chaos. So Javi and Mary made a pact in college that they would never date someone that the other didn't approve of. But now she's engaged, and not to him, obviously. So Javi has been secretly in love with Mary since forever, and now he has 6 weeks to convince her not to marry this Pedro Pascal lookalike, and Mary is actually done waiting on him. So she's got a plan. She's not here for any last minute declarations. unless they come with real commitment. This is perfect if you want something a bit messy, a little angsty, with wanting them to just say it already, and basically two characters that have always been in each other's lives and they always belong together. Mia Sosa is so good at sharp dialogue, real chemistry, and I can't wait for everyone to read this one. And the last one that I have is a Kindle Unlimited read, and it's The Wrong Mr. Right by Stephanie Archer. So this one is small town, big feelings, and a surfer dude who does not want a relationship, except he finally does. So Wyatt is supposed to help bookstore owner Evie to get out of her shell and find her Mr. Right, but in true rom-com fashion, he quickly realizes that he is actually the guy and he wants her for himself. This one is cozy, it's spicy, it's filled with all the good stuff, some awkward first dates, some praise king, spice lessons, a tiny town that is obsessed with orc romance. The friendship between Evie and Wyatt feels very real, and the way he supports her growth while totally falling for her is adorable. So if you love some cinnamon roll heroes that are hiding behind a himbo exterior, friends that are coaching friends into lovers, a bookstore setting that will make you want to move into a tiny coastal town, then this will definitely be your jam. So that's our lineup of recommendations for the Pin and Peak Lanes prompt for Romanceopoly for 2025. But again, these are perfect friends to lovers romances that you can read at any time. It's one of my favorite tropes to read, and there are even more recommendations over on the blog. So again, I'm going to leave all of those links in the description box down below so you can check out even more books. Let me know if you've read any of these books or if you have any on your TBR, or what are your favorite friends to lovers romances. Leave those in the comments. I can't wait to hear all about the books that you love. And also let me know, what is your favorite subtrope combination with friends to lovers? Like childhood best friends to lovers, slow burn friends to lovers? Do you like spicy friends to lovers or sweet friends to lovers? Leave me all the things in the comments. I can't wait to chat with you guys. As always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any videos from us. But for today, that is all I have for you guys. I hope you pick up something wonderful to read this weekend, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!